Hi everyone, welcome back to the Fluid Crafter. This is Dora and I am here this morning to just kind of let you guys know that I still have a couple of journals that I have up for sale. I do have videos of these full flip throughs if you'd like to go back. This is one that I did as a soft cover, and it's covered in a embroidered like tablecloth that I had found. It has a nice little chunky charm on the side that just clips on and off. And I'll kind of hold it up here for you to see. So we have a little see-through pouch with a die-cut flower in it, sewn together. We have a little rose. We have charms. We have fabrics. We have trims. And it got a little tangled. Sorry about that. Give me just a second here. Not sure what happened. But isn't that how it goes when you're trying to record? Nothing goes perfect, right? Right. Okay, so I'm going to kind of separate this here. So we have the laces and trims with a little bead and stone little dangle that I made with a little plate. We have some braiding with some beads and feathers. This is a nature journal, by the way. And then on this long chain here, we have tons of goodies. So if you can see all of those. So we have a little glass heart. Then we have a flower, a leaf. We have a bottle that I did with some glass beads, and now this little bottle has actual seeds in them, real seeds. And then we have another little leaf here. We have some more beading. We have an acorn, more beading. Here's some more black, these are vintage beads. Then we have a butterfly, another vintage bead. This one is actually a really old vintage bead. It's actually metal. Then here's some more vintage jewelry pieces, some more glass beads. We have a little squirrel. We have a tree. Then some wood beading. We have this bead, it's metal. I'm not sure what these are called. These are the ones with the little holes all through them. We have a butterfly wing. We have some more glass beading, and then we have a bird. And so the dangle comes down. It's all held on by a squeeze clasp that you just squeeze. Not sure if you can see that. And this just goes right on there like so. And so the clip holds all of this on. Now I'm going to set that to the side for just a moment. And then on the front here, we also have some beautiful dangles. There's a little fairy, and then also this dangle held on by another one of those squeeze clasps. And then it is held on by, or tied together, tied shut. Not sure what this fabric is. It is tea-dyed. This just slides on, so you can remove it. So you can see here it is just a blue ribbon with some blue beading and a little fairy. This here was actually a scarf, and I bought it and I never wore it, ever. It just sat there. So I tea-dyed it. It's really soft. It almost feels real silky. So that is the closure. This is the embroidered girl. She's sweeping flowers. Beautiful. The rest of this is blank. I left it flat and blank so that way it can be easily maneuvered. And then when you open it up, it lays nice and flat. It is a soft cover. And there's so much throughout this. I won't go through the whole video again. I'm just going to do a really quick flip through so that you can kind of see what's going on the inside. So let's just do that really quick. These are just tea-dyed paper, scrapbook paper, tags, tucks, pockets, envelopes, ephemera, pretty much, you know, that. There's these little paper bags that I had put in here filled with also ephemera, little booklets, things of that nature. And these are all tea-dyed paper, so I'll just skip that whole bundle. A lot of stitching, collaging. This here is actually a hairpin, but it was so beautiful that I wanted to add it in here. Another one of these bags. There's vintage papers throughout this whole thing. Notebook, vintage gardening pages, I should say. Here's a little charm up here. There we go. A little tag with a little deer on it. There's flip ups and flip downs. There's die cutting, and here's a smaller bag. Sorry, that's a notification, isn't it? Good thing this is going to be quick and easy. There's the other side of that bag. Lots of stenciling and stamping also. This one here has a little thing of grapes on it. Lots of charms. Lots of space to do everything that you want to do, right? Save things, journal. This here is actually a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tuck pocket. Here's a little key charm at the bottom. Lots of fabric pieces, lots of tulle. This here is another little tree charm. Lots of ribbons and laces, sewing, things of that nature. This here actually folds out, and there's stuff inside of here as well. This is a big envelope that I made, tucked full of goodies. Here's a little owl with some clothespins, fabric in the pocket, sewing. This here's a belly band with some recipe cards. This is eco-dyed paper, and it all folds out, and then you've got goodies in the inside of that as well. There's a little butterfly charm down here at this bottom. This here is really cool. My son helped me do it. It's a table centerpiece with all the goodies, and then on the other side is the finished side. Another flip up. Another one of those baggies full of goodies. This is the other side of the bag. I did leave it empty so you could store things in it. And this here is the pie on the other side of the table, and the rest of the dishes here at the bottom. And then there's the back, and then it has my little designed pie at the bottom, and there's little grasshoppers and things all throughout as well. So there you have it. There is a very quick flip through, and I'll just kind of let you look at the top. Very fluffy, all the little ribbons and yarns and eyelash trims and other trims and just really, really cool. And here's the bottom. I left all the threads on. This is a hidden spine. I sewed all the signatures to the cloth and then glued the cloth into the spine. If you can see that, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. And so, and then it just ties together. This just slides on the front. Actually, that goes first. Like so. And there you have it. So that is one. I am actually doing a sale on these journals. If you are interested in purchasing any of my journals, or if you have a custom order that you'd like to do, please feel free to comment below and let me know, and we'll see what we can get done. So there is that. And then I wanted to speak to you guys just for a couple of minutes on maybe some ideas with this whole stamping and paper and angel policies and all that good stuff. I was thinking yesterday and the day before about how we could maybe break away. I mean, you know, don't get rid of your stamps or your papers or anything like that, because there are some that I just love and I will never get rid of. I will use for personal use if I have to. I'll, you know, do those things. But what makes your journal unique away from everybody else's is when you have something that no one else has in it. You know what I mean? Like, there's 2 rules to copyright that I think is important to address. One of them is you cannot, under any circumstances, copyright nature. No one can copyright nature. Anything in nature, because it is a living, breathing thing. So if you personally were to go out in your yard or go out in the forest and take pictures of trees or roses or things of that nature, and you could do it with your phone, and then you come home and you print those pictures, those are your pictures. No one can take them. No one can do anything with them. They're yours. So when you see designer papers and things like that that you really love, think about what's in those. What's in it that you like? Is it the roses? Is it the flowers? Is it the colors? You know, things of that nature. Is it the scripting? If you don't know how to do calligraphy yourself, I would suggest taking a calligraphy class, or even practice your writing to where you can have those luscious L's or those really luscious S's, and then, you know, that small or whatever, or use a typewriter. Typewriters, believe it or not, people think they're obsolete, but for what we do, they are wonderful for what we do. And you can probably get typewriters really cheap at thrift stores. And so, and I was actually, I've been looking for one for a while. I want one so bad. However, back to what I was saying is you can find ways to create these things yourself. So if you just, like I said, think about the things that are in these designer papers that you really like, and then don't do it like they did it, but create your own little collage or create your own little something. If you draw, use your art in your your designer papers, your DigiKits and things like that. Do those things, and this way no one can ever say that you took something that belonged to them, because you didn't. I mean, it's to the point now where, you know, a lot of people are afraid to use this, a lot of people are afraid to use that, you know, because of these policies. Me personally, I think it's crap. I think that, you know, these companies project to the arts and craft community, I don't know what they expect us to be doing. I mean, we're artists because we like to create and sell and make a living that way, not just for personal use. The ones that, you know, they kind of try to work with you, I mean, I think that's great. But on another note, I think that we should, and I've already actually started looking into it and talking to a bunch of people about creating a company or a stamp set or some digital papers or something. Have the copyright to where no one can actually copy the image and make a stamp out of it, but be able to use it freely, to sell things, to do this, because this is what people do. They refer people to you. They, you know, get you sales. They, you know, I mean, it's just, it goes around 360. You know, you create this for the arts and craft community. They're in turn going to use it. They're in turn going to say your name in their videos. They're going to say your name on their blogs. They're going to link back to you. They're going to bring customers to you. It's a win-win situation, in my opinion. So that's my little rant. That's what I wanted to say this morning, along with the journal that I wanted to show you. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys are blessed. Stay creative and think outside your box. Okay? Don't let anybody put you inside that box. Kind of like Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in the corner. So don't be put in the corner. Anyways, think outside the box. Okay? Okay, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.